Hello, it's Jim from JetsonHacks.com. Today we are going to build TensorFlow on the NVIDIA Jetson TX development kit. Let's get started. Jason over at NVIDIA has written some scripts to build TensorFlow on board the Jetsons. This is for the Jetson TX1 and the Jetson TX2. These scripts are available on the Jason at NVIDIA GitHub account in the Jetson TF build repository. In most cases, you will just need to install the wheel files. You do not have to build TensorFlow from scratch. The wheel files are provided in the wheels directory within the Jetson TF build repository. Let's take a look in there real quick. Various versions, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7. If you want to build TensorFlow from source, there are script files here to help you with that task. The current TensorFlow builds require CUDA 9. You will need Jetpack 3.2 to install L4T 28.2, CUDNN version 7.0.5, and the CUDA 9.0 toolkit. The first step is to clone the Jetson TF build repository. You can directly clone the Jetson TF build repository and build it. However, the wheel files in this directory take up about half a gigabyte. As an alternative, I have written a little script file here. And this will check out everything except the wheel files out of the repository. This is a gist on the JetsonHacks account on GitHub. The gist is named get Jetson TF build.sh. So let's create a little file here. We'll copy the gist here, paste it, save it. And then we say bash get Jetson TF build.sh. Okay, so now we move over to the Jetson TF build directory. And we see all our scripts are here. So let's go look at the repository again. Let's check out the options on our build TensorFlow script. -H. We have three options here. We can request which branch of TensorFlow we want to build. We can set the swap size of the swap file. The Jetsons do not have enough memory to build TensorFlow, so you have to have a swap file. We can set up a directory if we'd like to download the files and use for the build process. And then we have the help message itself. If you have a Jetson TX1, you have to set the directory to point to external media. The internal eMMC does not have enough room to build TensorFlow. This is in part because of the swap file that you need, being at least 8 gigabytes. We are using a Jetson TX2 here, so we do not need to use a directory on external media. However, note that if you're using external media like a SSD drive, it will be faster, and this is a long compile. So let's start our build here. We'll say bash build TensorFlow, and let's build branch 1.6. Ooh, it wants us to use sudo. This script will take up to 6 hours. On this machine, we've just finished flashing it with L4T 28.2, CUDA 9.0, CUDNN version 7.0.5. Let's take a look at our installation. Jetson TF build folder, TensorFlow install. So TensorFlow package contains the wheel file that we built, TensorFlow 1.6 as we requested, and 27 is for Python 2.7. Here's the TensorFlow repository. You can see all its goodness there. Let's do a sanity check on our installation. We will go over to the TensorFlow repository, take a look at the README file. Let's import TensorFlow as TF. Start up Python. We'll define a string. Start a TensorFlow session. Hello, TensorFlow. Then we'll perform a simple addition. 42. And let's close the session up. That's just a sanity check to make sure the installation is working. So there you have it. That's how you build TensorFlow using Jason's new scripts. Thanks for watching.